Welcome to an all-new episode of the Monster Truck Times. We have a lot to cover on the Monster Jam World Finals qualifying and more, so stay tuned. Before we get into qualifying, I'd like to announce the creation of a new monster truck that came out this weekend at the Monster Jam World Finals press conference, the Emoji Strong monster truck, which was created by a cancer patient from St. Jude Hospital named Calvin. The truck was made into a die-cast and a real-life monster truck, and I am very happy to see Felt Motorsports make a monster truck from a fan who was recovering from cancer from St. Jude Hospital. It is a very sweet gesture, and I was very happy to see that during the press conference. That was really cool. Also, another update before we get into qualifying. The Monster Jam World Finals 22 will take place next year in 2023 in the summer in the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. All right, let's move on to Monster Jam qualifying for the World Finals. Your top 8 are Barry Musauer and Zombie, Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, Mark List and El Toro Loco, Tyler Duke and Blue Thunder, Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid, Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger, Cody Saucier and Dragon, and your number 1 qualifier is Tom Mentz and Maximum Destruction. I think qualifying went really well, and the results are fairly close to what I thought was going to happen, with some different results than I thought. I did not think Tom Mentz was going to get number 1. I thought it'd be high, but I just didn't see him getting the number 1 qualifying pass. Ryan Anderson is another shocker, as he's all the way down in 13th at the end of the night. But the rest are basically where I think they would probably be. I did expect Adam Anderson, Mark List, Todd LeDuc, Tyler Meninga, and Camden Murphy to be in the top 8. I did not expect Barry Musauer to be all the way down in 8th. I thought he would be closer to like 3rd or 4th, but it's still good he got into the top 8. These all are getting into the automatic bid into the second round, by the way. So these drivers have all done very well in qualifying and will be in the automatic spot in the second round. Definitely the highlight of the night, though, was Caleb Ludd coming up short on the ramp and getting into a nose wheelie going down. That was awesome. And that's another thing I want to touch on real quick. I'm kind of shocked. This track has been very clean throughout the qualifying passes, which is a good thing. That was the only major problem of the night, was with Caleb Ludd, and even then it wasn't even that big of a deal. She corrected herself fairly easily. So this is going to be a good track for racing. I am very excited for racing coming up. Finally, for Monster Jam World Finals news, this is the bracket for racing after qualifying. I am not going to go in depth on it here. You can pause the video to look at it, or my advice, which would be better, is to go to another channel called Monster Talk, who goes more in depth on the bracket and a few other things in the World Finals. This is just kind of my cliff notes of my personal opinion on things and some coverage. He goes more in depth on some of the other stuff in the industry, and I pick up where I see my own personal opinions. That's kind of why I created this channel, just to make my own personal opinions known. So yeah, definitely check out Monster Talk. Very good channel for monster truck racing updates. Definitely a good place to go. You know what? I'm gonna leave a link in the description to his channel. I think that'd be a good idea. So if you watch this video, go watch his channel afterwards. Very great guy. Moving on from the World Finals, the next bit of news is with Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live has extended their schedule for the 2022 season, which we will go over right now. This expansion includes September 3rd and 4th at Ontario, Canada at the Toyota Arena, September 10th and 11th in Bakersfield, California at the Mechanics Bank Arena, September 24th and 25th in San Diego, California at the Pechanga Arena, October 1st and 2nd in Norfolk, Virginia at the Scope Arena, October 8th and 9th in Louisville, Kentucky at the KFC Yum Center, November 5th and 6th in St. Charles, Missouri at the Family Arena, and finally November 12th and 13th at Fort Worth, Texas at the Dickies Arena. Now, you may notice a pattern with all these events that have been added. They're all glow parties, which is a new thing Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live has been doing recently, where they turn down the lights and put in, I don't know exactly what it is, the type of lighting that like adds color to it. I don't know the term for it, sadly, but I'm gonna be a little bit of a stick in the mud here. I'm not a very big fan of these events. I saw the one they did before. I can't remember where it was, but it's just not my thing. But me being a stick in the mud shouldn't stop you from having a good time. So if you live in these areas, definitely get your tickets to these. For anyone else, they'd probably be a good show. They're just not my personal cup of tea. That's just my personal opinion. Final news for this episode: Monster Truck Throwdown will be having 2 events this weekend. One May 21st in West Salem, Ohio at Dragway 42, and one May 21st and 22nd in Wilmont, Wisconsin at the Wilmont Raceway. So make sure if there's any tickets left to get your tickets for those 2 events. They look like they will be pretty good. That is it for this episode of the Monster Truck Times. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.